So the game was just on back on Figg, and he's still talking about the whole Kendrick situation, two T's, and he gave his reason why he didn't go to the pop out. He's still talking about that. Hey, am I the only one who just look at the game as a troublemaker, man? Game's just a troublemaker. He getting his own way sometime, but I got two clips we're going to play, and then we're going to go from there. Let's get right to it. Now, in this one, he's talking about why he didn't go to the pop out.
Dude, I mean, the only thing you didn't do for us was like a concert like the pop out. You didn't even like, that's the only thing you ain't do. You had to, though. You had to.
Here it is with the pop out, bro. Yeah. I set it out on purpose. It's too much gang politics with me when I come somewhere. It was at the pop out that I don't with. So why go to the pop out, bring homies to the pop out, right? Get into a confrontation at the pop out when is having a great moment, bro.
No. We finna back up from that. Fuck all of that. Yeah, this is where we stop. This is where the pop out is unity. Is stop the beef. It's all that. Is sitting on stage.
But the game don't want to. He a troublemaker. He can't help himself. He don't want peace. There's no peace inside of him. The game is full of conflict, man. He's conflicted. I can't think of your username right now. My bad. But you always leave in the comment section. I remember you was conflicted. That's the game. He's conflicted, man. He got nothing but conflict going on. So, of course, wherever he go, there's going to be, he don't want peace. He don't want peace. Crazy. Listen, I hear what he's saying. I get it. But if you really about peace, because peace is about trying to, at least find some sort of common ground with people that might be your enemy, right? To put that conflict to bed for the moment, at least. That's what it was about. A bunch of them other guys was able to do it. You couldn't do it. And this is the thing too. You say you this dude and you that. If you respect it like that, then whoever you take with you should respect you enough at least to act accordingly. Because I feel like anybody that was there at the pop out, they wouldn't have been on that BS, man. Like, you can't tell me Game was the only one that had problems with somebody there at the pop out. I'm pretty sure there was people there who had conflict, if not directly with each other, with somebody in somebody else's crew, right? He wasn't the only one. So I'm not buying this as a valid reason. I get what he's saying, but it ain't a valid reason. I remember you was conflicted. Let's go.
And we moving forward.
Cool. You talking that? You talking?
Yeah, that's what was doing that day.
No, bro.
That's what was doing that day.
You say that, but all it takes is one from this to get out of pocket with one, and that's what comes with me.
Well, why you didn't go by yourself?
That's what comes with me. Because that's what he's about. He's a troublemaker. I'm telling y'all, the Game is a troublemaker, bro. This is why a lot of people don't mess with Game like that. This is what Game done messed. He isolated himself. Let's be real. Game done isolated himself because of this attitude right here. He don't want peace. He wants to be that guy. I think he relishes that persona. For real. Some people, and y'all know this because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all either been in a relationship with somebody like this, or somebody like this, or right now you're in a relationship or some type of situation. Some people love conflict. If get too calm, if things seem too perfect, if everything just seems like they gotta do something to bring conflict. They will start an argument. They will start a fight. They will make up some reason, something they said you said and you meant, but you didn't mean it. That it'll be something to start something because they can't let things just be okay. This is this guy, man.
Yeah.
What you mean? Come by yourself. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that.
Ain't no way we was gonna let somebody have it.
Number one.
Once you walk in there, invited you and you was there. No way.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say it on back.
Smack, am I right?
I'm not. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. Y'all are like the thing that you saying and you saying right now is like, don't let nothing happen to me. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to me. Number one. And number two, just so everybody see it, so it's said. If you're gonna clip anything, clip this. If something happened to me, whoever did it is getting smoked. Period. Because my is already in position. The that love me, that is.
All right, well, why not just go then? I don't know. This is I remember you was conflicted.
With me, that's my know for sure. If something happens to Chuck, you dying. 7 days flat.
So let's back this up. So the Pop Out, you the one said you didn't want to come.
I can make that decision.
Yeah,
He can.
So everybody was wondering why you did not show up, or was he left out on purpose?
I don't. Number one, I don't understand how you get left out. I could just go.
Yeah.
Can't nobody tell Game I can't go nowhere I want to go in LA. I go anywhere the f I want, bro.
Yeah, he could have just went. I mean, people, I don't know, was they selling tickets or however people got there? He could have went. I think the thing was, what he had gone and been a part of everybody who had got up on stage. Look, I think this. The Game could have went. He could have been a part of everybody who was up on stage. He could have been a part of the people in the forefront. Here's the thing, too, that I really don't like about this whole thing. If you the Game. If you really about the West Coast, Compton, LA, whatever, man, California, however you want to put it, you're set, repping your whatever. If you're really about that and you're really about unity and your people, whatever, I think you make it a point to be there. I feel like that would have made it even more iconic to have Game on the stage with Kendrick in that picture that they took. Y'all remember that picture, right? To have him up there would have, I just don't think he want. The Game is super selfish, man. He really just wants the spotlight to himself. He don't want to share the spotlight with nobody. He don't want nobody else getting no shine. Let's just be real, man. It's all about the Game. That was really a moment for him to actually add legacy and also add more respect on his name, right? It's like, yeah, if I can put my differences aside with some of the people, come here, be a part of this moment, ain't no clout chase, ain't none of that. He don't want to do that, though. He don't want to do that. I hear what he's saying, but that ain't the reason. I ain't buying it.
Yeah.
Anywhere. And anybody can go anywhere they want. It ain't just me, but it ain't nobody telling me after living in this city for 50 years, I can't go where I want to go. Or ain't nothing. I know ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Ain't nothing happened to me yet. Nigga been in the trenches, bro. I know a lot of people don't know how bullets feel. I know them shit. I know how they feel. I know how to lay up in the coma and talk to your auntie and be at your grandma's house and learn how to walk again because I got 2 in the leg, 1 in the chest, 1 in the stomach. I know how them shit feel. I survived that shit, homie. I got dead brothers that's at Inglewood Cemetery. Homies that's at Inglewood Cemetery. I grew up in a gang-banging household. I'm from a gang-banging family. I live in the most gang-banging city in the world, and I'm right here alive. And at this point, 46. Let's say I leave here, right? 2 weeks from now, and smoke me. I lived to 50. I was supposed to die in my 20s. You know how this shit go, nigga.
They say I'm supposed to
So
make
it ain't.
25.
So all of that overselling your gang-banging or your threats, that shit don't mean nothing to me. That don't mean nothing to me. And with LA, you got an LA nigga. You got a Compton, bro. That's the only way to make it, or you get swallowed up in this shit. It's like when you go to the pen. If you're busting your ass and you a hoe. But if you go in there and get active, rack them bunks.
Game, you're a rich celebrity, man. Come on, bro. I hear what he's saying. Just come on, man. You would have been around other rich celebrities. Yes. Is there the possibility that something could have popped off? Of course. Would it had, especially if you was carrying yourself accordingly? I'm not buying it. He wants that. He wants that. That's what he hangs his hat on. This honestly, I don't know how y'all hearing this, but it just sounds like a bunch of bull to me. And at some point, it just becomes immature. Look, I don't want to discount that aspect, that lifestyle, the politics of it, but at some point, it's just immature, bro. At some point.
In the Twin Towers and letting you know first hour you in there. This how I get down. I'm from Cedar Block, Bompton Park. Who I got to catch these fades with so I can get a good night's rest. Nigga, run it in the back.
All right, he just yapping right now. Let's go to the next clip where he addresses 2T's. First, let's check out these comments on this clip. Said a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, go tell Drake, yo, the ruler, how it went for him going to one of these types of shows. Game was right not to go. Somebody pointed out, bro, horrible comparison. Drake was beefing with active gang members. He went to war with a city full of Bloods. All of the gang beefs were rap beefs outside of G Unit. Last time I checked, G Unit wasn't at the Pop Out. He wasn't invited because he's Team Drake. I'm not too sure that that's why, but that's a possibility. Then somebody said, Game, at least try to keep your story consistent. They said he's being consistent in this first reason. This is a 17-minute clip. I'm not about to play none of it or go through it right now, but somebody did say, I listened to all 17 minutes. and nowhere did he give a different explanation or even an explanation of exactly why he ain't go. What he didn't say in the clip, which was a whole lot of nothing, by the way, was what he said in this week's clip. He just talks to talk. He just talks to talk. He didn't say at the time that coming to the pop out was going to cause gang issues. Right. All right, let's get to the next clip.
Verbatim. You know what I'm saying? So let's clarify that.
Here go the thing, bro. Number one, 2T's. I let 2T's stay with me for 5 years in the beginning of my career. 5 years I let Blood stay with me, right? I don't got no issues with until they got an issue with me. I don't know what Blood issue is, but whatever. 46 years old. But as far as like TDE, ask Top Dog, bro, what it is with me and what it was with me and what it is with me today. You got to ask Kendrick. Like, let these talk. Here's the thing. How the fuck can it tell me what I wanted to do? If I tell you right now, I wanted to sign Kendrick, how the fuck you gonna tell me what I didn't want to do? I didn't say I signed Kendrick, had a chance to sign Kendrick. When I asked,
he playing semantic games now. Yo, he playing semantic games. Okay, I see you, game. Here, let's take a second to go see what he said exactly, so we can know for sure.
Across the street and around the corner from each other. But you know, I gang bang hard, and Dot, you know, he non-affiliated, but he Compton. And he ain't no punk either.
Right.
So and everybody from the hood that don't bang still is from the hood.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like he got that, but I always knew. So in the beginning, I would be going in the beginning of my career, I'd be going by Top Dog's house and just, you know, helping him with J-Rock stuff and lending my, 2 cents since I was a little bit ahead of the curve than from where they were. And I was always asking Top, I was like, yo, let me get Dot.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, no. And so he knew what he was. I knew what he was. J-Rock, when I took J-Rock on tour, Dot was hype man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I asked Top again at my house in Glendale. I was like, let me get Dot. He was like, nah. But he was like, yo, what if we piece up TDE? And I was like, man, I got Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
I want you to do.
So when you say let me get Dot, are you talking about let me get him as an artist or as a feature?
Let me get him as an artist because I already knew.
Yeah.
I knew what he was gonna be, and nobody didn't understand it yet except everybody that was around Top and TDE. They knew, and I knew.
So there we go. That's what he said. Let's get back over here.
Top Dog about signing Kendrick. Top Dog would tell you this. Top Dog was like, nah, I can't let that go. Literally to my face. So how can a tell me what I didn't want? Kendrick damn near the only I ever really thought about signing because I knew the skill set was. I saw it be way before the world saw it, which is why I put him on my early mixtapes and Top allowed that. And then I brought J-Rock and Kendrick on tour. Anybody to say that I wasn't instrumental or I didn't put out a helping hand to help me is a straight lying, sucker ass bro, because you would not be keeping it 100 with yourself and you'll be lying to the people if you didn't say that I ain't helped, bro. Like I helped when I didn't have to help nobody. All my homies, my brother, everybody wanted me to keep the shit on Cedar Block because we had it. It was Black Wall Street. We was running over anything. We was running over anything in the streets at that time. And musically, there wasn't nobody out carrying this shit except me. I opened the floodgates for what this shit is now.
You did like 3 records with Dot, right? Like I think it was like
we did the mixtape shit. We did On and on the Dot 2, I believe.
Documentary too.
Yeah, we did See No Evil on Jesus Piece with Tank. And then we did the city on LAX, I believe. And then we did, the mixtape and whatnot. But yeah.
He got you on all those.
Because we was arguing
Hey,
about
man,
So that's what happened, right? But like I said, I wasn't there for that era. You know what I'm saying?
It don't really matter if you was there or not. It's like if you tell me and Trail right now, if we like me and Trail like we hungry, nigga, and you was like nigga, and Trail be like we should get some Chick-fil-A, and you say, damn, I wanted some Chick-fil-A for breakfast, and I'll be like, You ain't want no Chick-fil-A for breakfast. What sense do that make?
Right.
How the f- I'm gonna tell you that you didn't want what you wanted for breakfast? So if I tell you I wanted to sign Mary J. Blige when I was 5 years old, if that's what I wanted, that's what I wanted. You can't tell me what the fuck I wanted to do.
I guess if you put it that way, you right. Hey yo, man. Game found a way to explain that he wanted to. Can't tell me what I wanted. I mean, if it's what I wanted to do, how you gonna tell me I didn't want to do it when I know I wanted to do it? What, you could read my mind or something? I guess.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where the look kind of weird to me. But get on the internet and want to make it what they want to make it. But the thing across the board about me, motherfuckers love to make me the fall guy for the haters, and I'm cool with that. I accept it.
Nah, bro, you make yourself the target for it. Like, see, typical gaslighting victim. Come on, game. He makes himself the target of these things by what he says and what he does. Period.
But I move around LA on my own recognizance with no homies, no bodyguards, and none of that. I ain't never had that. I only had the homies with me when I had the homies with me. But it's just me and my think that. And I understand that. And I got to ride around the city like that because it's God bless Nip. And you see what do out here. This is where, Biggie died and Pac died up the freeway and PNB Rock and Pop Smoke. And who don't got a dead homie. So I understand where I'm from. I ain't going nowhere. 46 years. I ain't never bought a house outside of California.
Yeah, but you could have went to the Pop Out without no problems. I'm not buying that he couldn't have been at the Pop Out with no problems. The whole 2T situation, who cares, man? Semantics. Did he really ask? I don't care. But this is just more conflict, more reason to have conflict, man. The game don't want to really be. I ain't gonna say he don't want to be connected with the West Coast per se, but he don't want to be connected with anybody that's doing better than him out of the West Coast as far as being a star like Kendrick. If Kendrick was under him or not that famous, the game would be in the forefront, I think. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be friends and shit, or whatever. Anyway, he could try to if he could make himself look like he's the big homie, but he's still the main guy. This guy's like, maybe coming up, whatever. But because Kendrick is so far ahead of him, he's getting all the shine. The game don't want peace. He don't want to collab. And I don't mean that like in a bad way, because he did take him on tour and all that. I'm talking about now, though. Now, since Kendrick really he got the juice, right? He got the juice, and game don't like it.
I live in this, pulled up. You see where I'm at? I came to this because I always wanted to be a guest on back on Figg. Plus this Plus it just was. It's like one of those things with the Gangsta Grill. Drama been my homie for over 20 years. We never did a tape till now.
I've been knowing
this my whole damn near career. We just now sitting down talking about some shit. But you're gonna have no matter what we say, no matter what I say, they gonna be hating it. I'll be the fall guy for that shit. But that y'all on the internet defending, just ask them.
I got back
Yeah.
up real quick. I don't think Doc smoked him.
Yes, he did. Yeah, I love game.
But
I love.
All right, we're gonna end that right there. Now, somebody said Kendrick and TDE got fragile egos. It ain't the game's fault. I didn't hear Kendrick say anything about this. So how Kendrick get involved? Somebody said, exactly. Kendrick ain't even said one word yet. But hey, keep up the good fight online. Bro, you just yappy. Yeah, people just yappy. Yeah. This is an attention seeker. Game is obsessed with getting those who ain't paying attention to him to hear him say he is better than a certain rapper who is considered the best. Now, this is exactly my point. This is exactly what I was saying. Yeah, he might have, I guess you could say, quote unquote, at least, been there. But that was before all of this, right? That was before Kendrick became the super duper star that he is. From him hating on Lloyd Banks to hating on Eminem to Kendrick, and this lies nonstop. Yeah. It's a lot of people who wasn't there, man. Game was literally the first person to put Kendrick on the national song called Black Wall Street. Had a ton of buzz with some nice rappers on the label. He even had Cat Williams rapping. The timelines matched perfectly. I don't think people was debating about that. The hoopla was about whether or not he wanted to sign Kendrick. Game probably did want to sign him. He would. How would anybody else know but him and Todd? Yeah, man. I mean, look, when it comes to that debate, I get, who's to say he didn't? Like he said, how you going to tell me if I wanted to sign him or not? I guess, man. But I think, honestly, his reason for not being at the pop out for some people would be valid. I just don't buy it, though. If you is respected, as you say, if you was really about peace and unity, I think you make it happen, and you only take people with you that is going to show that same level of respect. It just is what it is, man. I don't know. I don't buy the whole story. I really don't buy the whole story. And ultimately, I just think the game, even though he may have been there early in the early days of Kendrick and all that, I think at this point, he really has no desire to befriend, to collaborate with, to do anything with anybody out of the West that's bigger than him, that takes the shine off of him, that's getting more credit than him, that causes him to be pushed in the background. Like he just said, you 46, dude. There's going to be people bigger than you, better than you, all that, right? Yeah, I just don't buy his reasons for it. But y'all let me know if y'all do. Do y'all think that was a legit reason? And I know most of y'all don't believe his either. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.